As global citizens, Dow Corning had the world to choose from when it came to selecting the first location for its Citizen Service Corps program. The mission, to discover new cultures while giving employees an opportunity to develop personally and professionally, to serve the community, and to gain new insights for future innovation.
There is so much about these markets and so much about these people who are either unserved or underserved by companies like Dow Corning that we could not even begin to imagine without putting ourselves in a place where we could truly be immersed in their culture and immersed in their community. I just knew that there were things that we would discover there that would surprise us.
So today is your first morning in the Haven.
Yeah.
The team has probably all arrived.
Nearly 100 employees applied for the pilot program. Ultimately, 10 were selected from Dow Corning's worldwide roster to spend a month in southern India to discover, serve, and innovate based on what they found. Team members say it was the immersion in Indian culture that made it all possible.
It's good to see how, their activities, the way they dress, the way they behave, how they eat. And those things, the only way to learn them, it's being there. So yes, we learned a lot of things that later were helpful for us on the project.
We were truly immersed, as much as I think we could have been immersed. There were comments, well, why don't we go live in the slums and live, for a day or two with the people? But I think that would have been too much of a culture shock. Even living where we did, eating the food that we did, we still had some issues with getting sick, upset stomachs and stuff like that. So I don't think we could have went too much farther into the culture than we did.
With dozens of dialects, communication could have been impossible, but the team found help in an unlikely source.
Hi. Hello.
In India, they have a lot of different languages. In the city of Bangalore, and in the state that's in, they speak a language called Kannada, and the neighboring state of Tamil Nadu we did some work in as well, and they speak a language called Tamil, and we didn't know either language obviously, but they use English as a common language, so most of the people, especially professionals that we were working with, spoke English, and a lot of the kids learn English in school, so it was neat to be able to go and to talk to children, and sometimes the kids would translate for us. We'd have school kids that come home and they're in their school uniform, and we'd talk to them and they'd tell us what the adults were trying to tell us. It was really kind of fun.
Each team was tasked with finding ways to use their experience to help the local communities. One assignment included how to improve and standardize low-cost housing.
Around 25 million families that actually need access to affordable housing. So that's where we were really focused, and we actually got the framework started. We focused also on the energy side, what type of energy they would need, but also that was where there was a really good tie back to Dow Corning with our solar and some of the stuff that we do here.
I touched the side of the stove and it was hardly warm at all.
For many people in India, lifestyles haven't changed much over hundreds of years. Many people still cook with wood stoves, enjoying the flavor from chulas. But smoke from the stoves has caused sickness and even death. There is a high priority to share new stoves which consume much less fuel and cut pollution by 80%, while at the same time efficiently cooking the food.
It's an impact on deforestation. There's less wood being burned. It's an environmental impact. If you're burning less, you obviously have less smoke going out, and it's a health benefit for the operator as well as an economic benefit for the operator. They don't have to buy as much or collect as much wood for these stoves.
The third Dow Corning sub-team took on the challenge of introducing more sustainable stoves to rural homeowners. One of the main challenges? Here the men make the buying decisions, yet they rarely go near the kitchen stove.
So going against a market that is still not existent was also a very good learning. How can you approach, or what are the actions that you need to do in order to create market awareness, not of the product only, but of the need? That was also a very interesting learning.
Technology allowed the volunteers access to Dow Corning resources whenever they needed assistance.
We had said when we got there, we had told the teams we worked with that, you're not getting a team of 10 Dow Corning folks, you're getting a team of 10,000. And we actually utilize that. We utilize the Dow Corning folks back here to help us during the trip. It was just a humbling experience. I've been involved with Habitat. I've been involved in trying to serve and help others. But being there and working with some of the individuals we did from the Ashoka organization was humbling. I mean, the change or the difference that I want to be part of or that I have been involved with is so small compared to what these individuals are trying to do. I mean, they're trying to change the world. They're trying to change India. I'm trying to change Hemlock Semiconductor. I'm trying to change Bay City, Michigan.
And for all the differences that the team found in India, there were many revelations that maybe our planet isn't so large after all.
One of the highlights of the trip was the time that I got to play with the kids. I took a Sunday and went down to the park and played soccer, and they tried to teach me how to play cricket. And I failed miserably, but it was a lot of fun, and it's just neat to see, though there are a lot of differences with people in a different culture, there are so many similarities. And the kids want a good education, the people want to be healthy, they want to provide for their families. To see that was really good confirmation that we're all people. It's a small world, it really is, and it was just an exciting time.
Whose responsibility is that to at least help to bring to light opportunities that are sustainable from an environmental, from a social, and from a financial perspective? That's our people, planet, and profit. So who better equipped, who more appropriate than the people of Dow Corning to do that? And so what will we do that's innovative to put ourselves in a position to gain those insights, to serve the people of the world who are un or underserved, and to bring forward our skills and capabilities to improve the qualities of their lives?
The team discovered 40 strategic insights, 15 of which have been shaped into ideas for further development. One particularly promising opportunity is currently being investigated more closely thanks to insight gained from Bangalore.
Our team definitely did identify opportunities in transportation. We identified opportunities in energy. We identified opportunities in construction where we can utilize Dow Corning's materials expertise to be able to further help people and offer products in that market that will help people in a sustainable way.
Our 3 client organizations were thrilled with the response. We met the scopes of work. And when we take a look to say, and what kind of impact will that have? Well, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, we'll go back to SustainTech, to EnviroFit, to Ashoka, and we'll ask, were you able to put in place the types of things that we designed for you? Is this working? Have you penetrated more of the rural market with the stoves that EnviroFit make? I'll be anxious to see what level of design that Ashoka is in for sustainable housing for all, which is what their objective is. So our impact has started on a trajectory of service.
Based on the pilot team's success, there is now talk of sending a second team on an assignment in 2011, and some of the Team Bangalore members may continue traveling on their own as well.
I want to go back to India and keep exploring the country. There's a lot of beauty in terms of people and in terms of places to go.
You can review the experiences of the Dow Corning team through blogs and videos on the Team Room at teamroom/site/serve. Applications for the next Citizen Service Corps will be available soon. Express interest by sending an email to g1hrinfo.
It's worth it. You will learn a lot, you will grow a lot, you will see a lot, and it will change your life. It truly will change your life.